question 21. So just got lots of trig going on here. So let's start off by thinking, well, what could we work out first of all? So maybe we could work out the length of this line just here. So maybe if we call this little a just there. So first thing is recognizing how we're going to do that. So it's cosine rule. So remember our cosine rule is a squared equals b squared plus c squared minus 2bc and the cos of a. So let's just sub in all the values. So we've got 3.8 squared plus 4.9 squared. Then we're going to take away from that 2 times 3.8 times 4.9 and times the cos of 80. And if we work that out, that should come to 5.655, and remember there's a little bit more on the end of that. So that's that first length. Okay, great. Now let's think about what else we need to do. Remember, what we're after is we're after the area of triangle BCD. So I need something else about it. I need to know something else there. I need to know another length, because the area of a triangle, remember, is half AB sine C. So I need this arrangement here, where I know the length, know the angle. So at the moment, we're nearly there, but I need something else. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go back to triangle ACD and get something else from there. So what we can work out is maybe we could work out this angle just here. And we can do that using sine rule. But you've got a pairing there now, and then we've got an incomplete pairing. So what we can easily write down is that the sine of theta, so that's one that we're trying to work out, that's that one down there, over 4.9 equals the sine of 80 over 3.8. So if you multiply both sides by 4.9 and then take the inverse sine of that, and then you should end up with theta being equal to, if you do that on your calculator, 58.56 and a little bit more. So that bit, that's there. But now I know that I've got angles on a straight line. So therefore, I know what this angle is on this side. Okay, I can get the extra angle. So in fact, I can give me all of the angles just there. So if I take away, if I do 180, take away 58.56, we get this one in here, ends up being 121.4 and a little bit more. And likewise, we can say what that angle is just there. And if we know what this angle is in here, this one, let me just do it a different colour so you can see which angle I'm talking about. This angle, because we know this angle, we know this angle, so therefore we can define what this angle is here. So it's going to be 180, take away the 121, take away the 25, and that will give us this angle to be 33.5 and a little bit more. Right, okay, what do we got? Now sometimes it's a good idea when you get lots of information on a diagram, it's just kind of just maybe redraw it. So we know this one, that's 33. We know that one, that's 25. We know this length just here. So therefore, we've got a pairing, and then we've got an incomplete pairing. Now, we could use this angle in here as well to be able to get this one up on the side. All right, so it's entirely up to you kind of which one you work out. We could work out the length this side. We could work out this one just over here. All right, doesn't really matter too much. I've decided I'm gonna work out this one up here. All right, just think that's going to be a little bit easier. So let's write down what we've actually got. Let's call this I don't know. We'll call that y. So it's got its pairing on the other side. So our y value over the sine of, that was 121.4, and then that equals, now the missing side over here, right, which we know, and that was at 5.655, and divide that by the angle over here, which was sine 33. Now try and store your values, otherwise you won't be exact when you work it through. And if you work that out, you should end up getting that value just there to be 8.72, and again a little bit more to it. Now all we got to do now is we just got to sub them in to the area of a triangle. So we just need to sub them in to a half multiplied by, so we got 8.72 multiplied by, remember, try and use the full value of this, 5.655, and then multiplied by the sine. Now you need to make sure that you pick the right angle. What sides are we using? Right, the sides that we're actually using, we've got this one here that we've just that we worked out right at the beginning, and we've got this one over here. So we're actually working with the 25 just there. And if you work that out, we end up with, and again, using your calculator, you should end up with 10.4 centimeters squared. Now you've got a bit more room on yours, so spread your work out a little bit more.